to all my gods and goddesses. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here with your celebrity starlight report. Yes, gods and goddesses, leave me some stars in the comments below if you are happy to be here checking out this video. Today we are doing a reading on the lovely Saweetie. Yes, Miss Pretty. She is so gorgeous to me, guys. I love her whole look. Like I always say, her, Lizzo, and Normani are like so drop dead gorgeous to me. Like they are all both like those three ladies, and Chloe Bailey, like those four ladies, they're drop dead gorgeous to me. They win the looks card. But anyway, so today we are going to be talking about the beautiful Saweetie. We are going to be talking about her career. We're going to touch on her love life, and we're going to be just seeing like what's up next for her. Like, is she going to do good in her music? You know, she gets a lot of criticism there. Before we get into this reading, don't forget, tarot readings are for entertainment purposes. My interpretations of the cards are just that, my interpretations. Everything I say is 100% alleged. Feel free to leave your comments, but please don't be nasty, don't be rude, child. You will get deleted, okay? All right, so we are going to get into her current energy. Let's go ahead and pull some cards and see what is Saweetie's current energy. All right, so we have the Hermit, we have the Queen of Wands in the upright position, okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords. Before we get into this reading, don't forget, if you do want to book your own personal reading, guys, all that information is below. So make sure you guys check that out. Okay, so I don't know how to say this. Like, I'm feeling like Saweetie has some anxiety right now. Like, her head is kind of in the clouds. Like, I'm getting a sense of someone who they kind of, like, she's giving me the vibes of, my project's about to drop. I'm nervous. All right, so let's get into it. So Saweetie's energy, she's giving me someone who's like finally finding spiritual enlightenment. Like, her head is in the clouds because I feel like she's beginning to be at peace. I don't know if she's like went through like a spiritual awakening. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting. Someone who's went through a spiritual awakening after dealing with anxiety bad. I'm getting like Saweetie suffered from anxiety, guys. Like, especially when it comes to creatively. Like, I feel like she might have felt some creative blockages. Also, I'm getting a sense of lost who she was for a moment. Like, she had to lose herself in order to find the true essence of herself again. That's how I can describe it. But I'm getting a sense of someone who is finally, like, they feel like they have the key to themselves. Like, they unlocked their code. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they found the true essence of the direction that they want to go. So I'm definitely getting someone who is at spiritual harmony after a period of anxiety, after a period of worry. Give me some clarity of this Ten of Swords. Yeah, like, yup, like she's, I got the King of Wands, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm getting a sense like, yeah, she's coming out of that energy and she's like learned to conquer, is the word I'm getting, conquer that side of her. I don't know, I'm getting a sense she really had like a spiritual awakening recently, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear about it. I would love to hear about that, her spiritual awakening. Okay, so let's get into her music. Let's get into Saweetie's music. How would the public receive her project? Let's see. How will the public receive her project? Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so Saweetie's gonna really try to open up on her album a little bit. I'm getting a sense of like she's gonna try to open up. Give me clarity here. How will the public receive? All right, so this is the vibes I'm getting. So there's two things. I feel like there's going to be people who's going to dog it. In particular, I feel like the industry is going to give it bad reviews. I keep seeing someone really talking really down on Saweetie's album and going viral. I see someone like trashing the album, like calling it terrible. I see them going hard. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a DJ Academics type energy. Not saying it's him, but I'm saying like they're viral. Like they're the type of person who they have a voice when it comes to hip hop. I see someone really, really trashing the album and it going viral, and Saweetie may have some like back and forth, or she may be wanting to go back and forth with them. Spirit is telling you don't do that. Like I see it might be some people who it may not be their cup of tea, and that's okay. They may have some things to say, but don't go after them, because what I'm getting is, see, Saweetie's music is not for y'all, the people who's saying stuff. Her music is going to hit with the kids. And I see her looking at this spread. I see her really being financially lucrative when it comes to maybe not her album, because I am seeing like her album getting a good reception per se, but I'm getting it, especially her singles. I see kids really rocking with Saweetie. And I keep getting like there's some type of charity work or some type of charity that if she's planning to do surrounding her album coming out or her music, I feel like it's going to go well with the people overall, how they view her. And that's going to also help her album sales. But that's going to help her music or her perception. So even if she doesn't do as well, like, this high-topping, like, chart, like, legend, I do feel like there is a market for Saweetie. And there are people who's listening what I'm getting. But I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be some people, in particular, I keep getting like this one or this group of people, like I just keep seeing them like trashing the album, like going hard, I feel like it's going to be constructive in some ways, but it's also going to be like, yeah, like I'm seeing someone saying something and it's going viral, and Saweetie may feel the need to go back and forth. Spirit is saying, do not go back and forth with this person. Do not get into it, Saweetie. Try to veer away, because I feel like it's not going to do you any favors. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's get into how it will perform. Now I am getting a sense like she's going to make a lot of money from this album. So when it comes to how it's performing, it may not do like the top of the charts. I'm not seeing that at all. Let's see. Let me just pull. How will Saweetie's album perform? Let's see. How will Saweetie's album perform? Let's see. Well, look, okay, so we're going to hear Saweetie everywhere. Okay? I do feel like her certain songs, or I keep seeing like singles, they will perform well on the chart. But she's going to do okay. I keep seeing whatever single she have, collaboration she have, I really see them really like being big. Look, I feel like Saweetie's coming out with something that's really going to make her a lot of money. Okay, let's get long-term career. How was she doing her career long-term? What is the outcome of Saweetie's career? Will she get into movies? Will she get into acting? What is the long term? What is Saweetie's career looking like? The first word that comes up is mogul. Okay, so yeah, I see Saweetie taking a new journey. I see her stepping out on different things. Yeah, I see us seeing Saweetie multiple places. Like Diamante is working, okay? I do see her stepping outside of music more so. I don't know if she wants to get into like the beauty field. Beauty is one thing I'm seeing, but I'm also seeing her opening more about herself. I don't know why I'm getting a sense, and Diamante, if you're watching this, you should tell people more about talk more about manifestations and like your vision boards and your career. Like, I don't know, I feel like she's very into like crystal healing. She should talk about her struggles. I'm getting a sense like, yeah, she could make money if she talks about like that side of her that she's afraid to show. I don't know, and I'm getting like the energy like Saweetie has really been through a lot of shit, like definitely when it comes to love and relationships. I don't know, I feel like she needs to open up more when it comes to that, her struggles when it comes to that. Also, I keep getting like crystal healing. I don't know why, like her healing herself, like how she really used sound healing, or how she used the occult or tools to heal her. I'm getting a sense of, if she opens up more, I'm definitely getting a sense that's going to be lucrative for her. I definitely see spirit is going to, there's an opportunity coming in for her. Yeah, there's a big opportunity coming in for Saweetie. I feel like that's going to set her up. That's going to give her some long-term coin. I am definitely getting the sense this is coming in. I keep seeing in the sense of, I don't know if it's makeup or if it's like a brand deal or like something with, yeah, I'm getting a sense with like makeup, or there's something Saweetie is going to do that's really going to make her some long-term money. Like, I think of the sense of like household brand, like a brand that you would use every day. That's the vibes I'm getting. Like, Saweetie is about to, either she's investing in something or she's getting into something like that's going to bring her a long-term coin, guys. What is her future? Will she step away from music? I'm not seeing her being in music long term. Like, I definitely see there's going to come a point where she really leaves music. Yeah. Where she leaves music, but she steps into something else. Yeah, very much so, finding peace and balance. Like, I see her really, like, I wouldn't be surprised, y'all, if one day, like, Saweetie goes off into, like, a whole other field. We don't really know. Like, I don't know, I'm seeing, like, her guest starring in some roles, or her, I keep seeing, like, a high-profile relationship for Saweetie, too. I'm seeing a high-profile relationship for her. I don't know. I'm getting the sense of, also, I'm getting, and that's going to make her more so want to focus on her career. I'm getting Saweetie being, like, focused on her career and her babies. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I got babies, Saweetie. You might be having some children. I see babies. I see you marrying someone, or getting, like, I see Saweetie finding her soulmate, like her true love. I see her like meeting someone, and yeah, her having some babies and moving out to the forest somewhere. Moving out, like, y'all know how we see Saweetie on the scene. I see her like moving, and her just popping up doing her career every now and then, like coming out with like her line or whatever she got, like checking in, hey y'all, and doing her little roles and going sitting the fuck down somewhere. Yes, I know that's right. Look, shout out to Saweetie. Like, I see her like retiring. Like, yeah, I see Saweetie coming out with a few more projects and then she's going to retire. And I definitely see a more so sense like she's going to retire young. I don't feel like it's going to be early on in her career, because I definitely I'm getting a sense that she's going to be more about herself and be more about her family. Family's coming up for me, like, and I feel like she has a lucrative, like, whatever she has coming out, it's a household brand, guys. Like, she's gonna make some coin. Okay, so let's talk about her love life. Since we're on the topic, let's talk about Saweetie's love life. Okay, Spirit. What's coming in for Saweetie's love life? I know you guys wanted to ask about her and Quavo. I don't know if I want to ask. You know what? I'll ask about that. I'll ask about it. But first, let's talk about her love life. Let's talk about Saweetie's love life. I don't know. I'm getting like very much single. I don't know. I'm seeing that. Like, I'm seeing very much single type energy, but I do see someone coming in. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, she could be single. I'm definitely in the sense that she's single, but there's someone that's trying to pursue her. There's someone that's really trying to like wine and dine her. They're trying to show her, yeah. They have their eyes on her. Let's see. Let me pull some cards. Let's see what's going on in her love life. What's going on? Yeah, they have their eye on her, like they're trying to court her. I'm getting a sense this is very much like lavish type energy. Let me see what's going on. What's going on with Sweetie's love life? Yeah, I see they may be taking her on vacations. Yeah, they may be taking her on vacations. Now, I am getting a sense, though, Sweetie, you probably want to watch out for this person because, y'all need to tag her. I wouldn't go public with this person. If you've been thinking about going public, I would. Because this person is very much giving me toxic vibes. They're very much trouble. Codependency. I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone else that they're seeing. I'm getting reckless love energy. Yeah. This person, I don't know if they could have a family or they already have a ready-made family or they could be with someone, but I wouldn't be surprised if this does fizzle out. Like if we see her with someone and this fizzles out because, yeah, they're very much sneaky and they come off really strong. Like you're the one. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she met them through the DM, guys. Yeah, but I'm not trusting this person. So whoever this is whining or dining her. Okay, let's talk about the future of her love life. What is in the cards for Sweetie? Yeah, Sweetie, they want her to be really just single right now. I don't see Sweetie really finding her partner until later on in her career. I see her I keep seeing like her 4th or 5th album. And I wouldn't be, or 4th or 5th project, whatever her 4th or 5th project is. I feel like that's when that might be her last project. And that might be when Sweetie wants to settle down. Like that's the energy I'm getting. And I feel like that's when she's going to meet this person. I'm feeling like this person, I wouldn't be surprised if she meet them like on a yacht party or on a boat or something, or like in a very upscale setting type energy. But I'm definitely getting a sense of, we're going to see Sweetie with a few people, like a couple people in a relationship that she's in a relationship with or that she's dating, but I don't see any of those guys working. I see this person being someone who's more low key. I wouldn't be surprised if they work in sports, if they're not an athlete. I'm seeing like if they're like not like a high pay, I don't know why I'm getting like a high paying athlete. I feel like they may be like over the league or something. Like I'm seeing like someone who is very, very successful. I'm seeing someone who's like, they go out their way or people know who they are type energy. But I'm not seeing her getting with this person till later on. That's the vibes I'm getting. Okay, so some of you wanted to know about her current feelings about Quavo, guys. I don't think Sweetie really, because I think they both moved on, but I'll shuffle. These are some other things they wanted to ask. But let's see, what is Sweetie's feelings when it comes to Quavo? Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if Quavo helped Sweetie when it comes to her career. And what I mean by that, not like when it comes to her bag, but like gave her like musically. I'm getting like in the past, he may have lent her like an ear or like, helped her in a way. But I'm definitely getting the sense like she's stepping out on her own and this is kind of scary for her. So that does come up in that way, but I feel like she found her lane musically. I don't know. I'm getting since he was blocking her. Yeah, she thinks he ain't shit though, guys. Like she thinks he ain't shit. I do got missing pieces, so that does come up with the music. Like he played a part when it came to her music, like music wise. I don't know if he wrote for her or had a hand in the creative process, but I'm definitely getting a sense like, yeah. But she don't have warm feelings about him. In fact, I'm getting like a sour taste. I wouldn't be surprised if we find out more about this relationship, because I definitely feel like she had to head out. There was definitely some sus shit going on. Like, I feel like, you know, he was definitely keeping secrets from her. There was definitely a lot of arguing, a lot of things going on. Yeah, third party situation. I'm definitely getting a sense of that. Oh, this looks like them. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have warm feelings about him, guys. I'm getting like there could have been some like drug use going on with, or like I don't know why I'm getting a sense like they got into it a lot. They got into it a lot. I do feel like, though, Saweetie is going to talk about what she went through with this relationship. I feel like she's plotting, like she has something coming out, a trick of her sleeve. And I don't want to say a trick, more so. This is like kind of healing for her. I feel like there is some things she needs to say. When it comes to this, I wouldn't be surprised, guys. You know how he like took that Bentley back and shit? I feel like he always did little shit like that. But there is some controlling, manipulative energy I'm seeing surrounding this relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear her story. I keep saying there's more to the story. There's more to the story. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Will there ever be a future between them? I don't know. I keep hearing like Saweetie saying like, hell no. Hell no. I don't think so, guys, but we can shuffle. Will there ever be a future? These is y'all questions. These is questions y'all asked. Let me see. Yeah, no. No. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to save that for my Patreon. I'm going to put up a Patreon. I'm going to talk about a few things in Patreon about this. So make sure you guys check that, because I don't want to say it only because it's sensitive. It's a sensitive subject, and I don't like really talking about things like this on my channel. It's not a big deal, but it's very sensitive. But I feel like Saweetie, girl, you better not. Like, there's a secret about Quavo, and she kind of wants to allude and say things about it, and I definitely feel like she shouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if she alludes to some things. But yeah, that's the energy I'm getting, girl. I don't know what, child. I'm gonna put it in Patreon. I'm just not gonna put it there. All right. So what's next for Saweetie? What is next for Saweetie? What's next for her? We're definitely going to hear about a couple of new opportunities coming her way. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Saweetie. We're going to see Saweetie everywhere. Like, I definitely am getting a sense of, like, Saweetie is going to be doing a lot of interviews. I feel like she's going to be talking more. We're going to get a little bit more in depth with her. But we're going to hear about her hands being in a lot of pots, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised of that. So yeah, guys, that is my reading there. Make sure you guys check me out in my Patreon. I do celebrity readings. I have a couple readings posted. I have one on Nikki and Kenneth Petty. I also have I'm going to post a couple more things about Saweetie and Quavo that I just don't want to post here. But I also do have a few more videos coming up. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We do videos like this all the time. So subscribe there and let me know who else you'd like me to do a reading on. Until then, all my gods and goddesses, don't forget to always rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace.